Doug McDaniel plays basketball on Tuesday. I can't wait. You excited, Cart?
Thank you, basketball gods. We love Doug McDaniel.
You don't mean that as a joke either. Like you just told me on
No.
another video we did. You love this kid.
Oh yeah, I love Doug. Doug is one of my favorite players slash point guards in the country.
Got it. I don't
It's an
know why.
it's an honor it's an honor to watch him hoop, and I think that he's gonna have the Hoosiers in hell. No pun intended.
Wow. I was kind of just expecting that was a complete joke from you, but I guess it's serious. I like that energy. I would say we just said the Michigan State game is kind of must win for Michigan State. This is a burn the entire program down game for Michigan. If they lose this game, I will be on the recap calling for heads, multiple with an S. You cannot lose this game at home to lose 5 of 6 against an Indiana team that looks like they've never shot a three-pointer in their life. With that said, this is scary because Indiana's starting to play a little better. And the idea of Terrace Reed guarding anyone in Indiana's front court makes me want to swallow a screwdriver.
Okay, electric or just handheld?
Just handheld.
Just handheld. Got it.
Yeah.
Um,
Phillips head.
to me, okay, ouch. Um, to me, I've always come at least with the thought process of this Indiana team this year is that any good coach can coach themselves to a win against this Indiana team because they need to realize that they cannot shoot the ball. And that's not going to change, I don't think. They just cannot shoot the basketball. They are one of the most dominant front courts in the country, though. I will give them that. But I personally have faith that Terrace Reed can at least somewhat shake out of whatever rut he is in right now, which is baffling to me. And you have Olivier and Kamala as well in the front court. I think that front court can hold up against Indiana's front court. But I want to make this extremely clear. And I'm going to look right into the camera when I say this, because if tomorrow, when I flip on this game, and at about the time this game will come on at night, I'll probably be post dinner, might have a nice bowl of Skinny Pop, maybe a nice cold Miller Lite with me. If you're telling me that I get to watch 40 minutes of Doug McDaniel guarded by Gabriel Cups, it's gonna be absolute scenes. It's gonna be special. And I'm probably gonna get on here and fire up a Chug McDaniel while Gregory wears his Doug McDaniel shirt as he's reading me his tweet about Doug McDaniel that Mrs. McDaniel just liked. And that boy's gonna go stupid. Is Mike Woodson gonna do that? I do not know. But something really feels like inside of me, he's going to try to put Gabe Cups on McDaniel, and that is going to be what I like to call food. L whatever you want to call it. I don't know many other languages. I'm not Rosetta Stone, but it's going to be a massacre if that is the case in my eyes. And I like Michigan in this game because I think that the coaching staff can pull the right strings. Don't cut my head off for saying that, G. I think they can pull enough strings to stop this Indiana front court, make them shoot the ball, and if the Indiana front court does do some things, I think that Michigan's front court can hang around.
Yeah, they can't. The Michigan coaches can't do anything. They straight up can't. Like whatever. If Michigan should win this game in Ann Arbor, which is essentially a neutral site, if they're lucky, to be honest. If all goes well and we came away saying Michigan should win this game by 15, you got to bump it down 9 points from where that's at based on the Michigan coaching staff right now. They're a disaster. They don't know what they're doing. They're calling zone times they shouldn't call zone. There's literally a third guy that's drawing up plays in the huddle for no reason. None of the players know where to look. We don't have a head coach, straight up. Players that are supposed to be taking leaps just aren't, except for Doug, who obviously is great, but I really give all the credit to Doug for the leap that Doug has made. No offense to anybody on the coaching staff, but it just is what it is. Now, I like your point about like Doug's going to get whatever he wants. I would add to this that I think Doug now knows after the Oregon game, even more so than he did before, what it takes for Michigan to win games this season. Like I actually think there were times in the Oregon game that Doug deferred more than I would have liked to see. That sounds crazy because if you look at Doug's numbers and the amount of shot attempts he has and the amount of three-pointers he's been taking per game, it's going up, and he looks great. He looks like an individual scoring sensation. I think there's a next level to this that has already mentally flipped for Doug. That's like the only way we win games is if I go get 40. And I'm not saying he's going to get 40 all the time, but I'm saying when he's up against a team that I think you said Gabe Cup, I think it's going to be Trey Galloway that they're going to try and stick on Doug. And look, you have always said Doug here. Trey Galloway not here. He's a little bigger, right? He could cause Doug some problems.
Well, if that's the case, the Amari Burnett game.
Somebody's going to cook Gabe Cups.
Michigan's backcourt is better than Indiana's backcourt.
Indiana's front court is better than Michigan's front court.
I don't think the gap's as large as you're making it come out to the scene.
Conwood needs to show up.
Harris Reed can just shake off whatever he's in. Maybe he got back to Chrysler. Maybe he got where'd Hunter go in that round ball video? Maybe he got a nice little Black Rock steak or something and get a snap out of it.
You keep acting like it's something he can shake out of, though, and that's your mistake. It's not anything he can shake off. It's who he is. He has no idea what he's doing.
But that he's my Terrace.
I love Terrace. He has no idea what he's doing. And I still love him. Like, it's kind of funny. It's Iowa E, my Hawkeyes, right? But like, he's has to be coached out of it. It's not like, oh, Terrace just needs to snap out of it. He has to be coached out of it. And right now you could replace the entire Michigan coaching staff with 7 inflatable bendy straw guys, and it would be an upgrade. Now you keep criticizing Mike Woodson, and I don't think it's fair. Here's why. Indiana knows they can't shoot, so they've stopped shooting. That's coaching. Like, there are teams that can't shoot that keep shooting
because he's playing against teams with wacky inflatable coaches as well, who are allowing them to play that way.
So what should a team do
if they play? Honestly, you're right. Indiana might win this game, but damn it, if they play one competent team with a competent coach, we are going to see the Indiana that we saw against UConn.
UConn's UConn. What do you mean? And Indiana was more competitive against UConn than we thought they would be.
More competitive.
It's like, what do you want? You're mad at UConn for losing by double digits or Indiana for losing by double digits?
No. I'm not at all. But I just don't understand why we're like coming off the Indiana's not bad thing because they're playing, they're playing Kevin Willard and Albion.
Here's why I'm coming off the Indiana's not bad thing. Do you know what Indiana's record is?
6-1.
Do you know what Michigan's record is?
4-4.
Is Michigan a bad basketball team?
They're okay.
Is Indiana a bad basketball team?
Indiana's okay.
Yeah, you have it flipped. Michigan is the bad basketball team in this game. Right now. I hope it changes. But like right now, Michigan's horrible because they don't have any plan defensively. They don't know what they're doing. They're a horrible team with one really fun player who I love, who's great. Indiana is an okay team that is playing okay, which is a credit to Mike Woodson because they should be a bad team, but they're okay because Mike Woodson has them sticking to their strengths right now. So I don't know. I don't like that I'm saying this. I wish I could come out here and be like, Indiana's horrible. Michigan's going to boat race them. Ha ha, NIT. But like, this feels like there's going to be a lot of pressure on Michigan's shoulders in this game. And there's a lot of guys on this Michigan team that have been in this spot before early in conference play where the losses are already racking up and you find yourself on a sleepy Tuesday night in Ann Arbor, you look around your gym and you realize there's 900 people in it because nobody gives a shit about your program right now. And they lose these games. That's what Michigan basketball has done. They look at me. I'm out here saying Michigan football, not Michigan basketball. That's horrible. Like, you're going to be scared.
When you make your recap thumbnails, do you ever do like win-loss on it at all?
No.
Or is it just recap?
Just recap.
Okay. I was going to say you can go ahead and add the Michigan W to this recap. Michigan's going to win this basketball game.
You're so much more confident than I am, and I can't tell if it's a bit or not.
It's not.
Okay. Well, I mean, what's the game script then? Doug just goes crazy?
Doug goes crazy. Michigan's front court does enough to stymie Indiana's front court.
Okay. What does that look like? Like, what is enough to stymie? Does Kalel Ware have like a quiet game?
Khalil Ware probably has like 18-10, but you're getting nothing from Renault. You're getting nothing from Mbako. You're getting nothing from Galloway. You're getting nothing from Cups.
Can we go through these guys real quick? The front court. So
Yep.
I would assume it's Kalel Ware. Actually, I don't know. If you were Juwan Howard or Phil Martelli or the third assistant, who apparently coaches more than the two head coaches I have, who would you put Kamwa on defensively?
Ware.
And then you would leave Terrace with Renault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I like that too, but I think Khalil Ware just scores over with the whole game. And then
Yeah.
I think that messes with Kamwa's confidence too.
I don't think that Ware's just scoring over Conwell all day.
I think he is. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what to make of Olivier right now. He's just like halfway there and halfway not every single game.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Michigan's winning this basketball game.
All right, what's like by how much? KenPom has Michigan as 6-point favorites. I think the line opened at 5.5 or 6. Feels dicey to me, but I don't know.
I think Michigan wins 70-58.
So like comfortable win the whole game?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I would love to see that. Do I have to give a prediction?
I'd like you to.
I think Doug gets 38 points. I think everybody else stinks. I think Khalil Ware probably 30 balls us. And I think Michigan wins by 12 because this is the first team. Yeah, this is that. Look, I can play the I'm scared card all I want. The truth is, Cart, all Michigan has needed all season is to play a team that can't hit an open three. That's all it is.
Well, here you go. This is the team.
The moment a team just can't hit a wide open three against Michigan, they're going to win the game big. And I think that's what happens here. I think Indiana gets 1,000 open threes and just misses all of them.
Sounds about right. Sounds what I think. 70-58.
See, now I feel horrible that we're both on the same page. I feel so wrong. All right, we'll be back here for the recap tomorrow. Please win. I have a really cool Doug McDaniel shirt I'm just waiting to wear in a win. So please, Doug, please.